Manchester United 1, Leeds United 2. Well, that was a absolutely ridiculous first half. When I was watching it, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was awful. I don't know what the hell was going on. They nearly scored in the first couple of minutes. I think scored the first goal in was it the first 10 minutes or something like that. Oh no, it might have been a bit later, but they scored the first goal. It was fairly early, and they just dominated us in that first half. We'd had a couple of weeks off. We looked rusty. We looked like we wasn't up for it. It was really strange, and they'd already played. They'd had extra time. Was it like a couple of days before or whatever it was? And they were on it from the beginning. I think I think Ugarte, I don't know why the hell he played. He was dreadful. He was probably the worst player on the pitch. Couldn't pass, couldn't tackle, kept giving the ball away. Defensively was rubbish. I don't get it. Mazraoui, you can tell he hadn't played for a while because he was dreadful as well. Euro was awful. Luke Shaw wasn't particularly great. Ahmad wasn't good. Sesko wasn't great either, even though he didn't have much in that first half. He didn't have much. I don't get it. We play Sesko, and we don't put balls into the box. I don't get why we don't put balls into the box. And then they went 1-0 up. It was dreadful as well. I don't understand that goal. He crossed it in. It's like we couldn't deal with the crosses. They just crossed it in, and bam! I think it could have been a foul. Euro got elbowed by Calvert-Lewin, I think it was. And then I think that was the first one, and then he just came out. Yeah, it was. And then he just banged it in the back of the net. Like I said, it could have been a foul with an elbow, but. And then that second one, it was really strange. It was like everyone's just heading it in the air. Head the sodding thing away. Head it out. I don't understand why. They're heading it up in the air and then they're heading it towards the 6-yard box or whatever it was. Or out of the 18-yard box. I don't get it. And then the guy goes and bangs it in the back of the net. The goalkeeper couldn't do a great deal about it, Le Mans. But he didn't have a great game either, to be fair. There was one moment where he passed the ball to, was it Euro? And he had 3 players on him. Luckily they didn't score from that. It was just really, really strange. How we played, how we lined up and stuff. I don't get it. It was really that first half was probably the worst. It might have been the worst all season. Might be the worst half all season, because that was awful. That was trash. I don't understand what the hell happened, what we was doing. It was a lot better in the second half, though, to be fair. Especially considering that Martinez got sent off. I'm not sure it was a sending off. It was accidental. They tried to. But they're both going for the ball. I at first thought he got a red card because of a high boot. It was only till later on when I found out that it was because he pulled his hair, which is ridiculous, really, considering that you look at the Semenyo and Fulham. So one of the Fulham players blatantly pulled Semenyo's hair back, but that was deemed fine. No, that's not a foul. But on Martinez, a little bit of getting his bobble out accidentally because he's trying to get the ball. It was ridiculous. That's why these referees are trash. Absolutely trash. Casemiro with a good goal from the corner. Bruno with a good ball in. And Casemiro at the back post. I thought it might have been offside at first, but I just looked at it back and it was fine. It was onside, so that was fine. And actually, we could have and should have equalised right at the beginning of the second half. We should have scored, made it 2-1. But for some reason, we missed it. Awful. And then we had a few shots. I think Casemiro had one cleared off the line by Calvert-Lewin. Sesko had a header and headed it straight at the goalkeeper. Especially after we went down to 10 men, we was a better side. As soon as, like I said, we went down to 10 men, we was a better side. We was knocking the ball around, we was trying to get into the box. It helped that Ahmad came off for Mbeumo because Ahmad wasn't particularly great. Yoro wasn't particularly great. Mazraoui can tell he hadn't played for about 6 months. He wasn't particularly great. I don't think Luke Shaw was particularly great. So, yeah, it was just really, really strange. But yeah, I think in the second half we had more shots on target, more of the ball. We were just fighting to try and get that. I think we scored that first goal too late. I know we had about 20 minutes left. I think it was about 70th minute, but we needed it like 50th minute, something like that. I'm surprised. I think Carrick got it massively wrong. Why you would play Ugarte, I don't know. I would rather play Cunha as an 8, or the stick thingy there, Bruno for the game, and have Mbeumo up front or something. I don't think Sesko should be starting for a bit because when he starts, he don't really do a great deal. So I'm thinking, yeah, he should be a bench option for the rest of the season for a bit. There's a lot of work to do in the summer. We need 3 midfielders. We need a defender. We need a right back. We need a left back. We need an experienced striker. I'm surprised he made so many changes with Mainu being injured, and Maguire not available. Just play Dalot. I don't rate Dalot, but just play him. You don't want to make too many changes. That might have been one of the reasons why we was awful. Just too many changes. Like Ugarte. No. He should not be playing for the rest of the season. In the summer, he should be gone. But yeah, in the second half, it was much better, especially like from the 60th minute on. We was by far the better side. I thought we would level it. I thought we'd get that equaliser. I'm a bit concerned about the Chelsea game after seeing that first half, because if we play like that, I think Chelsea will win. But we're 7 points in front of them. We need to win that game. We need to solidify top 4. I think there's 5 or 6 games left. We just need to get to the summer, get Champions League football, and then try and see what managers are available. I'm hoping that we don't get the Bournemouth manager because he's awful. So because he's not signing a new deal. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the summer. Like, share, subscribe to the next video. Bye.